Resistant starch has emerged as a fascinating and promising dietary component in the field of blood sugar regulation and metabolic health. Unlike regular starch that is rapidly broken down into glucose and absorbed in the small intestine, resistant starch resists digestion in the upper gastrointestinal tract and instead ferments in the large intestine. This unique behavior triggers a series of physiological responses that positively influence insulin sensitivity and help stabilize blood sugar levels, making resistant starch a valuable ally for those managing or preventing conditions like type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome. Scientific research over the past decade has increasingly focused on how resistant starch improves insulin sensitivity, which is the body's ability to respond effectively to insulin and regulate blood glucose. Insulin resistance occurs when cells become less responsive to insulin, causing higher blood sugar levels and prompting the pancreas to produce more insulin. This can lead to chronic health problems including diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and obesity. Resistant starch works through several mechanisms to counteract this process. One key way resistant starch benefits insulin sensitivity is by modulating the gut microbiome, the complex community of trillions of bacteria residing in the intestines. Since resistant starch reaches the large intestine largely intact, it becomes a substrate for beneficial gut bacteria, which ferment it to produce short-chain fatty acids, SCFAs, like butyrate, acetate, and propionate. Butyrate, in particular, is a potent anti-inflammatory molecule that helps maintain the integrity of the gut lining and reduces systemic inflammation, a major driver of insulin resistance. Studies have demonstrated that increased production of SCFAs from resistant starch consumption can improve glucose metabolism and reduce markers of inflammation in the bloodstream. Clinical trials highlight the metabolic improvements that resistant starch can bring. For example, a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that overweight men who consumed resistant starch daily experienced significant enhancements in insulin sensitivity after just 4 weeks. These participants showed better glucose control and improved insulin responses compared to those who ate a diet low in resistant starch. Similar results have been observed in people with prediabetes, where incorporating resistant starch improved glycemic control and reduced postprandial blood sugar spikes. Beyond microbial fermentation, resistant starch slows the rate of carbohydrate absorption by remaining undigested in the small intestine. This delay in digestion helps blunt rapid glucose surges after meals, leading to a more gradual rise in blood sugar and a reduced insulin demand. For individuals struggling with blood sugar swings, this effect helps maintain steady energy levels and decreases the risk of hypoglycemia or subsequent sugar cravings. Foods naturally high in resistant starch include cold cooked potatoes and rice, unripe bananas, legumes, and whole grains like barley and oats. Incorporating these foods into a balanced diet not only boosts resistant starch intake, but also increases overall fiber consumption, further enhancing digestive health and metabolic balance. The versatility of these foods means they can be enjoyed in many forms: salads with cooled potatoes or rice, smoothies with green bananas, or hearty bean soups, making it easier to harness resistant starch benefits without drastic dietary changes. The exciting research surrounding resistant starch points toward its potential role not only in blood sugar regulation but also in weight management, gut health, and reducing the risk of chronic diseases. By improving insulin sensitivity, resistant starch helps break the cycle of high blood sugar and excessive insulin production, supporting long-term metabolic health. In summary, resistant starch represents a powerful, natural tool grounded in scientific evidence to improve insulin sensitivity and promote balanced blood sugar levels. Its unique ability to nourish beneficial gut bacteria, reduce inflammation, and slow carbohydrate digestion makes it an essential component of a healthy diet, particularly for those seeking to optimize metabolic function and reduce the risk of diabetes. Incorporating resistant starch-rich foods regularly offers a promising and delicious way to support your body's complex regulatory systems and enhance overall well-being.